Hey guys, welcome to Chris's Beer Reviews. I know it's been a long while since I've done a review for you guys, mainly for the fact that for the last 6 months or so I've been working a third shift job, working graveyard shift, and haven't had a lot of time due to the fact that I'm online at very odd hours of the day and night. So I've kind of refrained from doing any beer reviews for, like I said, the last 6 months. But I did catch word here about 3 weeks, a month ago or so. I put in a bid at work on a job for day shift, and it's actually my old job that I did before. So just caught word about a week or two ago that I've actually gotten the job, and I will be starting day shift job in probably 2 weeks or so. I think it's like the 26th is when I start. So you guys will be hearing from me a lot more from now on. I don't know who all follows me on YouTube and follows my reviews, but for all of you that do follow me, this is pretty much good news for you guys. So you will be getting a lot more reviews. Did also catch word that the town that I work in is getting an all craft beer store that will be carrying nothing but craft beer. So I'm hoping that the distribution is better. They're going to pick up a few extra distributors in the area, hopefully. So maybe we'll get some more good, handcrafted beers for me to review for you guys. So anyway, the reasoning for this particular review tonight is for the simple fact is I picked up a beer in the North Alabama area that has been on my bucket list for the last 2, maybe 3 years, and it is, I guess, a special beer. Very special to me, just for the simple fact is I cannot find it anywhere but in the North Alabama area, and it is Cigar City's Alai India Pale Ale. I know a lot of you guys that are pretty hip to the craft beer scene has either tried this beer before or like me, it's on your bucket list. But I went ahead and I picked up a 12-pack of this a couple of weeks ago, and it's been sitting in my refrigerator, and I thought, with this one being the last of the 12-pack, might ought to do a review on it, just for the simple fact that it's been on my to try list. So anyway, like I said, it's Cigar City's Alai India Pale Ale. So let's go ahead and let's crack this thing open. Before I crack it open, I will read the statistics on Rate Beer. I looked it up, and Rate Beer gives it a 98 and a 99 for the particular style out of 100. So pretty much damn near a perfect score. It comes in at a 7.5% ABV. Do not know the actual international bitterness units on this beer. But I will say that it's safe to say that it's about a 60 to maybe a 75, maybe 80% ABV. It's very bitter beer considering. Like I said, it comes in at a 7.5% ABV, and do not know. Let's see if it tells the hops. Does not tell the hops used within this beer, but I will say this, like I said, I've had 11 out of 12 of these, and it's a very citrus forward beer. So anyway, let's go ahead and let's crack this thing open and pour it up and see what it looks like. And yes, it is a canned IPA. I don't know how a lot of you people feel about canned IPAs, but I was a little skeptical at first, but I'm really enjoying the canned conditioned IPAs. So anyway, let's go ahead and let's pour this thing up. And before I pour it, we're going to be pouring it into a nice snifter glass. I prefer this glass because it brings out the aroma, and it just pretty much looks pretty in this glass. Also, before I pour, just kind of overlook me. I've had several of these particular beers tonight, so I'm kind of feeling a little good, if you will. So anyway, let's go ahead and let's pour it up. Enough of that. And I'm pouring it semi-slow because I don't want to pour it too aggressively. This one tends to pour a little heavy on the head. Okay, alright. This thing pours about a finger and a half, 2 fingers worth of very carbonated head. Pretty cloudy. It's definitely can conditioned, so you get a lot of hop and grain sediment floating around. Can't really tell of any carbonation coming from the bottom. It's kind of a very cloudy, golden, darkish golden amber. Beautiful beer. Not very good retention. I mean, it's diminished down to about a half finger worth of very carbonated head. So let's go ahead and put a nose on it and see what it smells like. Very citrus forward. Lots of tropical fruits, a little grapefruit right up front on the nose. Like I said, not very good on the retention. It's not maintaining very well, but that doesn't matter. You know, the head is not the best part of the beer. So, but you know, it's diminished down to pretty much just a very slight ring. So anyway, let's go ahead and let's take a drink and see what it's like on the palate. This beer pretty much follows suit with the nose, getting a lot of tropical fruit and citrus right up front. It's about a medium to high body beer, so it's kind of thick bodied, very dry. I get, like I said, tropical fruit, citrus right up front on the palate, with a little bit of pine and a definite amount of bitterness on the back end. Lots of sticky hop oils and resins on the roof of my mouth. It finishes very bitter. Overall, I would say this beer is very delicious. I would say it rates, in my personal opinion, out of 1 to 10, I would say this beer rates a good solid 9. Very safe to say, if not a 10. Very much damn near perfect beer. It has just enough malt sweetness to balance it out. So it's a very well balanced, yet bitter and dry beer with plenty hop, hop resins and hop bitterness to satisfy the purest of hop heads. So if you're a hop head like me, you will appreciate this beer thoroughly. Delicious. I mean, Cigar City, this is the first beer that I've tried from this particular brewery, and I already highly recommend them. Yeah, if you see anything Cigar City, pick it up, especially Alai. The one I'm really wanting to try now is the Alai that's aged, and I think they said it's aged in oak barrels, oak aged IPA. Excuse me. It's supposed to be basically this beer with a little more aged characteristics. So I don't know. Have yet to find it, but I do know I can find the original Alai now. So I'm very happy with that. So yes, if you guys see Cigar City Alai India Pale Ale in your local beer store, I very much recommend you pick it up and try it. I do not think that any of you guys will be let down. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take one last chug of this beer, and then I'm going to go for the night. And hope everyone is having a wonderful weekend. And as always, drink safe and drink responsible. Cheers, guys.